What's up, guys? My name is Gabe, and today I'm going to be going over the 5 reasons why you need to buy a wide body Hellcat. Now, before we get into that, please, make sure to subscribe, like. Still new to this, and it's really helping the channel grow. Thank you guys so much for support so far. It's been amazing. I didn't expect this to get, as big as it is so fast, and we're still growing. It's not even that big yet, but it's definitely been doing good, and I really appreciate it more than anything. So without any further ado, let's get in. Now, the first reason is probably the most obvious reason. Is because of the Supercharger and the Supercharger whine. Now, this thing sounds amazing. Now, when you lower the pulley, get a smaller pulley, and get a leg maker colder intake, this thing whines like no other. And you can just hear this thing coming from miles. People know it's a Hellcat when you're pulling up, and the whine just sounds amazing. Now, the only thing that gets annoying with the whine is when you have a girl with you who's also whining, and you have to deal with this whining and the girl whining. It just gets annoying all at once. But anyways, for reason number 1, there isn't really much more I can say besides it sounds amazing. So let's go to reason number 2. Now, reason number 2 is how much space you have. Now, for me, coming from a 2-door coupe where I did not have a lot of space, having so much space now, like, you don't realize how much you miss having space until you have space again. So you can easily gap like these Mustangs and Camaros with a whole family in the car. You're going on a date, have a girl with you, have her stuff in the back seat, gapping Mustangs on the way to the restaurant. I mean, come on, guys. You can throw whatever back here, and not to mention, you have a ton of space in the trunk. Ignore the mess back here, but you have a lot of space back here, a ton of room in the back seat. Not to mention that these back seats are heated, and they have 2 personal USB ports back here with AC. So I mean, what's not to love about space, guys? Also, not to mention, a lot of room in the center console, a lot of room in the glove box. So all around, you just get so much more space, and it's so worth it, because 4-door sedans, fast sedans are the move, guys. So for reason number 3, let's go to that. Now, reason number 3, I can't really demonstrate because of copyright reasons, but with these cars, you get 19 Harman Kardon speakers, and that includes 2 speakers in the trunk as well. So you get amazing sound quality. You can change how much music you want in the front versus the back. Equalizer, of course. The volume can adjust with the speed, which I have that off personally because I like my music to be the same all throughout. Then you have surround sound, which I also have off because I find it just sounds a little bit better without it, but it still sounds amazing with it. And there's no point, if I'm the only person in here, just no one in the back seat, there's no point in having surround sound. Then you have USB devices will automatically play when autoplay is turned on, which is nice, but I don't ever use my USB device. So you have a lot of music options here. I wish I could demonstrate for you guys, but it sounds really good. The bass is amazing, the quality is crystal clear, and it's overall a good audio system. So that's it for this reason. Let's jump to the next one. All right, for reason number 4, I don't even have to say anything. Just look how aggressive this car looks. I mean, especially if you were to black one out or do your own custom style wrap to it. I mean, there's so many different options you can do to these cars that it's unlimited. If you guys play any like Forza or The Crew or Need for Speed, I mean, you see what people do in those games. Bring that to real life. And a lot of these cars come with different packages, like the bronze wheels, anniversary wheels, wide body kits. I mean, guys, these cars look amazing. The only thing about them is you see them a lot, but you don't see too many wide body Hellcats. I mean, you see Chargers everywhere, you see Challengers everywhere, but you don't see a lot of wide body Hellcats. I wish they looked a little bit different, but they still look amazing. Only issue is the fact it's built like a fridge. So it's kind of like whatever wrap you do decide to do, the body lines kind of just don't stand out as much. But like I said, you make it your own style, do what you think looks good. As long as you think it looks good, that's what matters. And this car will definitely be getting wrapped in the future. Just a little heads up. But and not to mention, I've also lowered it, got the wicker bill on the back. I mean, I actually ordered one diffuser already, did not fit, so now I'm gonna have to order another one whenever I don't know, get around to it. I just haven't done it yet. But that's it for reason number 4, guys. These cars just look amazing, especially with the sunroof open. They look so much different. It just looks so cool in the rearview mirror with seeing with the sunroof open. So reason number 5 is the fact that the supercharger, the engine, and the transmission can hold up to 950 horsepower to the wheel. Yeah, you guys heard me right. Stock motor, stock trans, and stock blower is good for almost 1,000 horsepower to the wheel without having to build any of it. Now that does not mean you don't have to do any mods to get there. You gotta do a lot of mods to get there. You don't have to get forged internals, you know, forged pistons, built trans, or a Whipple to make almost 1,000 horsepower reliably. Now, what other car from the factory do you know that can do that? I mean, the new BMWs with the S58 motors, those motors are good for 1,000. I don't know about the transmissions in those. I think you have to build those. But guys, what's not to love about this car? I mean, the rep you get sometimes can be a little bit of annoying. Harassment from cops can be a little bit of like an issue, but besides that, I mean, this is a real V8 guy's car. A screaming supercharged V8 going down the road. I mean, come on now. So that's the 5th reason, is you can make so much power to the wheel without having to break open the engine or transmission, guys. Like, that's awesome. So yeah, so that was like a quick little video about like my top 5 reasons on why you should definitely buy a wide body Hellcat. Now, I know everybody's situation is a little bit different, but I mean, don't say one day, guys, say day one. I mean, I was looking back a long time ago wishing one day I could have a car like this, and then I worked towards it, you know, and here we are. So don't let your dreams just be dreams. It sounds cliche, I promise, but that's the best advice anybody can give you, is just work hard. You know, no one can fix your work ethic for you. You got to do it yourself. So let people motivate you and get up and do what you want to do to be successful, to get what you want. You have one life. Make it the best life possible, guys. So that's it for this video and the Hellcat. Please like and subscribe to see more of it. It's really helping out the channel, and I really appreciate all the support so far, guys. Until next time, my name is Gabe. I will see y'all later.